Hey, sweetie, what do you think of our new car from Carvana?
Think it can handle our busy family?
Well, we have 7 days to see. First, we can take the scenic route to the beach and stargaze through the moonroof. We'll see if your drums fit in the trunk. Then we can pick up Mommy's friends and check out that legroom. And we should really visit Grandma. She's getting up there.
That's like a whole lifetime in 7 days.
And like one busy family.
With our 7-day money-back guarantee, you can confidently shop for cars 100% online. Visit Carvana.com for all terms and conditions. We'll drive you happy at Carvana.
On today's Smart 7, the Tories face another by-election. Could it be the death knell for Twitter? And lots more. It's Friday the 7th of July. It's World Chocolate Day and happy birthday, Ringo Starr.
The Smart 7. It's news, but not the news.
Tory MP Chris Pincher's facing an 8-week suspension from the Commons after an inquiry found he groped 2 men at a London club last year. Parliament's Standards Committee called his behaviour an abuse of power and said it was completely inappropriate. If the House of Commons approves the report, Rishi could be facing another by-election, as a suspension of that duration will trigger a recall petition in his constituency of Tamworth. Shadow Leader of the House, Labour's Thangam Debonair, says the report's deeply troubling.
I am shocked and saddened at its findings. And my thoughts, and I hope the thoughts of the whole House, are with the victims. As well as the impact on them of the member's behaviour, the committee found that the actions of the member significantly affected the public's perception of this House.
Commons leader Penny Mordaunt, under pressure from Labour, says the government will let the process run its course.
The honourable member concerned has 10 days to appeal. We must let due process run its course, but we take these matters incredibly seriously.
In a statement, Mr Pincher said he wanted to apologise sincerely for his conduct, adding he'd sought professional medical help, which is ongoing. If a by-election is triggered, Professor Sir John Curtis says Tamworth could be critical for Labour to win.
In that sense, at least, it provides potentially a totemic target for Sir Keir Starmer. Can he repeat in this constituency the kind of victory that Tony Blair achieved?
Thursday saw Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer launch his new education plan. It was all about smashing through the class ceiling, but things didn't go to plan. He was speaking in Gillingham, unveiling his 5th mission, when he was very politely interrupted by some young hecklers demanding action on green issues. The Labour leader tried to laugh off the stunt and pointed to his commitments on tackling climate change announced in his last speech.
It places barriers, not just
people want pledge. Reinstate your pledge for 28 billion per year.
I did one on the mission on green power. We did that last one. We've done that one. Will you just...
Which side are the Labour Party on?
We are on the side of economic growth.
After the interruption, Starmer managed to lay out his plans, which included boosting child development, new funding for schools, updating the outdated curriculum and changing attitudes towards vocational education. Shadow Education Secretary Beth Phillipson says this plan will set kids up for success.
You know, what we tell our kids is that if you work hard, you'll get on in life, but increasingly that isn't the case. So we're today setting out a long-term plan, Labour's mission on opportunity, to make sure that all of our children and young people get the chance to succeed.
As next week's NATO summit looms, Ukrainian President Zelensky has been busy visiting NATO allies to shore up support. He was in Bulgaria on Thursday morning, then travelled on to the Czech Republic. The relationship with Bulgaria is complicated. They've been providing equipment to Ukraine, but Prime Minister Radev is known to be more pro-Russia. A row broke out on TV as Radev suggested there was no military solution to the war, and Zelensky then argued that Bulgaria can't support both NATO and Russia. Things had calmed down, though, by the official press conference.
I want to thank you, Bulgaria, for supporting the protection of life and freedom of our people. I thank the entire government, and I thank the Parliament of Bulgaria for the moral strength of your decisions, for the fact that you honestly recognise the reality and the existing threat.
US President Joe Biden was entertaining Swedish Prime Minister Ulf Kristersson at the White House on Thursday, and he's keen to see the Swedes finally join NATO.
We're also prepared for the NATO summit next week, and I want to reiterate, the United States fully supports Sweden membership in NATO.
Twitter could be in trouble after Mark Zuckerberg's Meta launched Threads as a competitor to the social media site. The rival app enables users to sign up straight from their Instagram accounts, except in Europe because of data protection rules. In terms of look and feel, it pretty much mimics Twitter, with the app opening up to a scrollable feed of short-form text limited to 500 characters a post, with the ability to add individual or carousel photos and videos. It's had tens of millions of people sign up already, and Elon Musk's lawyers have already sent a letter accusing Meta of stealing Twitter's secrets. The Sunday 7's tech expert Will Guyatt says it looks like a serious competitor.
I think it will kill Twitter. I will go that far, and I will say there will be the people who want to stay with Elon Musk and his free speech platform, but the place where the audience already exists, Ian, is over on Meta's platforms.
And you can hear more from Will on Twitter's woes on this week's Sunday 7.
Still to come on today's Smart 7, Lewis just can't quit Formula 1 and Han Solo gets stroppy with Conan. Right after this. Welcome back.
It's not been Lewis Hamilton's best year so far, but the 7-time F1 champion says he's still got at least 5 years left to give. It's been a struggle for his Mercedes team since new regulations were introduced in 2022, but Hamilton says it's not made him question whether he wanted to stay in the sport. In fact, he confirms discussions with Mercedes boss Toto Wolff over a new contract were moving towards a conclusion as he spoke to fans at Silverstone ahead of this week's British Grand Prix.
I have 100% faith in this team, and we're going to get there. We have a lot to do, not only on the track but off the track. We're doing a lot of work trying to improve the pipeline, make the team and the sport more diverse. Plus, the most important thing is we want to win.
Harrison Ford's been out promoting Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, the latest movie in the franchise. But before he was Indy, he was Star Wars legend Han Solo. Who can forget that, right? Well, talk show Conan O'Brien, it seems. Things kicked off when Harrison guested on Conan's podcast.
Born and raised in Chicago to an Irish/German father.
If that's the quality of your research, and I imagine it is, because right there it says Harrison Ford, and then you had to write down Han Solo.
Yeah, I did.
You can't remember that?
No, I can't.
Breeders is coming back for a 4th and final season. The show stars Martin Freeman and Daisy Haggard, and Freeman also created the series. This season jumps us ahead 5 years and the kids are all grown up, but it turns out parenting teenagers is no picnic. Who knew? Well, me for a start. Once again, Paul and Ali are on the verge of splitting up, but there's plenty of drama along the way. It's available to watch on Sky from October.
We were just talking about Maya.
Luke sounds very serious about him.
I need to say something. I'm pregnant. I had a baby very young. It ruined my life.
I'm still at the denial stage, I think. Are you at the anger stage yet?
What are the other stages again?
Denial, bargaining, depression.
Sporty, scary, posh.
You've been listening to The Smart 7. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Hit that follow button and have a great day. Give us 7 minutes, we'll give you the world.